One thing I will never miss living in Tampa is the water. So when you go to Dallas for 4 days, you don't see a whole lot of water. It did rain, but you don't see a whole lot of water. They had one little river and that was about it. So I am back home in Tampa. You guys that follow me, anybody that saw the last few videos, you probably know that. But I want to take you guys back in time 4 days to October 11th through the 14th, and I want to show you a little bit about Dallas, a little bit about Poshfest. I want to show you the fun stuff. I want to show you all the awesome people you know and love here on YouTube, from the Flippin' Flamingos to Lindy Glenn, Megan Reed, Sydney L, of course, everybody that hung out. I want to show you guys a little bit of the events, a little bit of inside the convention, inside the Gillies Event Center, and everything there was to do in Dallas this past weekend. Give you guys a little taste of it in case you choose to come out next year. Show you a little bit of the fun stuff, some of the business stuff, you know, the whole deal, same as eBay Open sort of. And hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So let's take a turn back in time 4 days and check out Poshfest. Let's go. All right, good morning you guys. October 11, 2018, and you recognize this back at the airport and on our way to Dallas for Poshfest 2018. So I'm going to take you guys along for the journey. Let's go.
We welcome you to the Tampa Bay region. Here at the party, we hope to see you again soon.
We are approaching Airside A, serving a lap.
Alright, so here we are. Welcome to the plane, and headed to Dallas. Those of you that are regulars know that Poshfest 2018 in Dallas this week and weekend. So I'll see you guys when we arrive in about 3 hours. Alright, so after being taken off the plane circa Vegas time, you guys remember that, right? We got taken off the plane because there were missing screws, and then we got put back on the plane an hour later, finally got to fly in, and now I'm in Dallas at the Island Spot Jamaican Grill, and look who is making an appearance on this. Does everybody remember this guy?
How's it going?
That is Trey. For those of you that don't know, for the Crushing Estate Sales, that is your wonderful author and estate sale crusher extraordinaire, right?
Right.
Right. So Trey was nice enough to pick me up from the airport and drive me down to the Airbnb that I'm staying at. We're in downtown Dallas. Was this like Oak Creek or some neighborhood in downtown Dallas? Like, we drove near the zoo, basically. So those of you from Dallas are familiar with it. Just a couple miles from the zoo. And we're having lunch, and we're gonna eat some Jamaican food.
Oak Cliff.
Oak Cliff, that's where we're at. We're at Oak Cliff, yeah. So tonight, Thursday night, is the pre-Posh party. It's at a place called Stir. I have no idea where it is. I'll have to look, but I'm gonna be Ubering around. Tomorrow morning is the official start, so we'll get video inside of there. But just wanted to say hi from Dallas and with Trey. I know the lighting's off, my settings got messed up on the camera, sorry. But anyways, we're gonna eat lunch, and we're gonna welcome me to Dallas. Thank you.
Right.
And I'm gonna have some fun, so we'll get a lot of good video, and I'll see you guys real soon. That's Emma. Megan's in the background. Over there. Say hi, Megan. Say hi, Emma. Say hi, CJ. Check out the merch shirt. Look at that.
Let's stick my head right in your camera.
Yeah, there he is.
What's up?
The Flamingo itself.
The Flamingo. What's going on?
And
the handsome,
the
beautiful,
better looking half.
the beautiful, wonderful Karen.
Oh, and Trey. All right, so that was after the Posh and Sip, the pre-party before the actual conference started on Friday. That was Thursday night. They had, you know, at the rooftop type area of a downtown place called Stir. It was very cool. Some of the Instagram and Poshmark sellers put it on. It was a private event. It wasn't sponsored by Posh, but Manish and the CEO and a few other people showed up. It was very cool. Not a lot more video from there because it was very loud. They were playing a lot of trademark music, live DJ music. The video would have been terrible for you guys to watch. So I just kind of gave you a show, you know, a little peek inside of what it looked like and where it was. It was awesome, and you guys probably saw some pictures on my Instagram if you didn't check it out. But that was Posh and Sip, that was PreParty. So we're just gonna fast forward to the next morning, about 7:15, 7:30 a.m., where we head off to day one so I can show you inside of the conference. Let's go take a look at that. Hey, good morning everybody. October 12th, 2018, and it is day one of Poshfest. It is 7:30 in the morning, and I'm gonna head over there to the event center and we're gonna check it out. You guys probably just saw a little bit of the getting here to Texas and hanging out with Trey, and then a little bit of the pre-Posh party last night. Very cool, it was an awesome time. Probably got in around like 12:30 or 1, something like that. And just hung out with everybody, had a couple drinks, and then got back to my Airbnb. It's behind me over there. And then now we're gonna head back over for the first day and see what Poshfest is all about. My first time, so let's see what they got going on and how much we can learn about Poshmark that I can pass on to all of you. All right, so we are inside of Gilley's Event Center in Dallas, Texas. This is the scene of Poshfest 2018. Let me show you guys the main room here. So, looks like kind of an event and bar center, and so they set up breakfast all the way around here. And then some drinks in the back and tables. Sorry for the music, but this is the whole thing. There's tables set up. I'm gonna show you guys some more of it. Let's take a look up here.
Hello everybody! Welcome to Poshfest! How are you doing today? And one of my favorite parts about Poshmark,
let's go over to my table here.
And love we give each other each and every day, which is why I am super excited because we are all stronger and better together.
It's Amanda up there on stage.
This year,
Hi, Amanda.
I should have a PFF with me up here. What do you say? So please help me welcome and bring to the stage my dear friend Adiel, Rose Gold Lining.
Wow. Can you give yourself a big hand here? It's crazy how far we have come together. Who was here at Poshfest number 1? Please stand up. Give them a big hand too. We had 130 to 140 people at the first Poshfest. Today we have about 800 people here. Which is roughly, this is Poshfest number 6, that's roughly 6 times the number of people in Poshfest. Can you imagine what Poshfest 10 would look like? Who's going to come to Poshfest 10? So one of the things that I think is so amazing about Poshmark is that we do nothing by ourselves. There's nothing that we can do in this platform that is related to just ourselves. It's always about connecting with others, growing together, coming together. And that to me is really the key that I want to talk about. If you think of our core values that we've talked about many times, it's a focus on love, it's growing together, it's focusing on people, it's embracing your weirdness. But I want to add a 5th one, especially as we are getting bigger, we're getting stronger. It's really, really, really important to remember who we are. We are not anyone except when we find ourselves in service of others. And so it isn't about you really. It isn't about me. It is about people that we are serving. And if you remember that, then no matter how high you go, you're likely to actually remain grounded and happy. So if you can add that together, we are in service of you, you're in service of not just each other, your customers, but together we serve each other. And that's how we will grow. And that's the key for us, really, is Poshmark is not something that is going to be finished with this group. It's not going to be finished with the number of people we have. It's going to really keep growing and becoming bigger. And when it becomes bigger, it actually becomes stronger. It is not a system that as people become bigger, it becomes more competitive. It's actually something where when we come together, it becomes even stronger and even bigger for each one of us. If you remember who was doing, where was doing $5,000, $10,000 worth of sales back in 2013, 2014, many of them now doing hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of sales. That would not have happened if the network would not have grown together. Because we are a network, we are all working together. So that is the key. And if you look at it, it's sort of built into the core platform. When we met last year at Poshfest, we were just about 3 million seller stylists, and we were only somewhere in the 20 million or so number of users. Today, we just crossed 5 million seller stylists, and we have over 40 million users. So give yourself a big hand. We are now roughly 1 in 8 people in America are part of the platform.
All right, so that was a look around the actual inside of the building. It was like one big room, and then there were a couple back rooms with like a merchandise area and a photograph session, and some quiet rooms where some of the Poshmark closet consulting went on, where you guys might have seen Sydney, Thrifting Debutante did some other people. Essentially, it was just, talks on stage, panels where people gave advice on how to share better, when to share, times, making offers to customers, to likers, all the different tips and tricks. So people had panels, every half an hour, every 45 minutes. And I didn't want to sit and record every single one of those. Some of them will be online under Poshmark's account, I'm sure. Some people probably videoed a ton of it, but it would have just been boring for you guys to sit here and watch 30, 40, 45 minutes of just talks. If you're interested and you want to learn that stuff, go to Poshfest. Trust me, I'm sure if you're a beginner, you'll learn a lot. Even if you're advanced, you'll learn some stuff. But I'm not going to sit here and play hours of videos for you guys. So that's just a quick little look inside the actual conference center, and then headed out for some thrifting that I did later on that day. All right, I took a break from Poshfest to come to a legit Texas thrift store. And we have a Texas thrift store guide. You guys might recognize Sarah. Say hi, Sarah.
Hey.
Hi, there's Sarah. And Sid's with us too. She went shopping with us. Say hi. Hi.
My video.
So I hear that this territory is Tino's territory. Tino is actually messaging me. Tino, the soul advisor. You guys know, we just call Tino the shoe guy. Anyways, he's from around here, and he's messaging me. He's gonna come hang out tonight. And Tino, I'm sorry, but we're invading your thrift store area. See if we can find anything good. So this is an awesome shirt. This is a brand you guys have seen me do before. Eli Cattleman. We're in Texas, so it's not surprising to find something like this. Nice pearl snap, Western type shirt. It's a good color. It's nice. It doesn't have a tag on it, so I gotta ask, but I like it. Donald Trump shirt, but these ones don't do so well, so be careful about these. This one's $4. Actually, it's 25% off, so it's $3, but they don't do so well. So keep an eye out for stuff like this. Look, brand new sealed. You can scan these for Amazon or eBay, and they could be worth quite a bit. So you just can scan the barcode or look them up manually. These are like $4 a piece. They might be worth $30, $40. So I found this funny German Lederhosen type Oktoberfest shirt. It's only $2. I think it's really funny. I think somebody for kind of a comical thing would pay 15 or 20 for this shirt. So the Eli and that one. The donation area, of course. Stuff getting ready to come out. It's pretty cool. I got a whole 2 shirts. Sid got some boots and a jacket thing. And Sarah got the entire store. Okay, we're going in the second store. This one's big. This is like bigger than any one we have, except our Goodwills. Check out this sign. Man, if I wasn't getting on a plane, look, $5. I told Sarah she should totally buy this. I think it's awesome.
I don't. Won't fit in the car.
Won't fit in the car. Prius problems. Fred would appreciate this, but it's like 17 bucks. And these are ones I do really good on. Somebody sold the cradle and the charger only used out of the box for 25. This is a whole set. I feel like I should get this. It's $7. I think I could probably get 30 or 40 for it, but. So in another Texas thrift store, and it couldn't fit better. Look, it's old school Robert Graham. Like, even the tag down here isn't knowledge, wisdom, truth. It's R&G, and so that's real. It doesn't mean it's fake, but it's legit. The tag's good. It's made in India. 2XL. It's $5.49, but I'm gonna go ahead and get it because probably get like 35 out of this. Even this style will do okay. 2XL will help. All right, so thanks to Sarah for showing me and sit around to some thrift stores and buying a few things. I picked up a couple items. I had to jam them into my suitcase because I just used one of those little rolling ones. Carry on. I don't like checking bags. I didn't take the big one. So I did buy some stuff though. A couple shirts, a little router, a phone thing. You know, I spent like maybe 20, 25 bucks. A couple $100 worth of stuff actually. Did pretty good. So then Saturday night, so that conference was Friday all day and then Saturday. And then we had the Posh after party, which was at a place called, what was the, Empire Room. That's what it's called, a little Empire Room that they rented out. It's pretty cool. I'll take you guys around and show you the inside of it. Again, very, very loud. Some trademark music, which you guys are probably going to have to cut. I'm going to have to cut out for you guys or see, but you'll see a little look around there. Everybody was all dolled up and dressed up, and it's typical for conferences to have like a final night party, which they did. That was Saturday. And then we went afterwards, because that closed up around like 11. We went to a little place that was just down the way called Nilo, which has a rooftop and a pool. You guys will see that in video. And so this is just kind of where, you know, I just took you guys around there and showed you. Not going to just film that for hours, not to mention the music. So let's go take a look at that. All right, check out inside. I'm going to take a little look around. Look at the whole room. Welcome in. We are at Poshfest, the Poshparty. Lindsay, you guys know Lindsay Holland. If you don't, she'll be down there. Yeah, say hi to everyone. You guys should know Lindsay. You were in Vegas. Yeah, you were in Vegas.
I don't even know if I was in any of your videos.
You were in my videos. I can show it to you. Anyway, she's in this video. We're at the after party. You can show them the pull around here. So this is like a tent outside, and then if she points it that direction, that's like inside where everybody's dancing. So, little look around. And we had to come outside because the music will get trademarked and the video will get taken down. Anyways, did you have fun?
It's been a lot of fun.
There's a lot of people. There was 800 people at this one. Last year was 400. They doubled it, and the original one was 100, which was 5 years ago or 6 years ago. So 800 people. Dallas, if you've never been or you're on Poshmark, if you're not on Poshmark, consider getting on it. And it was good. It was a lot of women, not a lot of guys here. I didn't feel uncomfortable, so guys, feel free to come because there's awesome people to hang out with. I'm sure some of you saw the videos and posts from last night. You weren't there, be glad you weren't there.
I was in bed sleeping.
A little crazy, yeah. So I just wanted to do a video with Lindsay. We're gonna do more videos with like split screen and stuff, but since we're in the same place,
right?
We gotta get
like a live stream.
Yeah.
Something live. I like live streams.
You like, okay, most people don't like live, so I like live. She does. So we'll do like another live collab video, but since we're in the same place right now, we got to be on video together. Otherwise, it's like you were together and you didn't go on video.
Right. Like Pixar, it didn't happen.
Pixar, it didn't happen, yeah. So I'm going to take the rest of the video, I'm going to cut this in, and I'm going to show you guys around inside, but I'm going to have to drop the audio and just add some music to it so we don't get trademarked. And then I'm sure I'll get some video of her dancing or something.
No.
Probably will.
Hope not.
I probably will. A couple more drinks, be alright. So we just wanted to say hi. I wanted Lindsay to say hi. Hi to everyone.
Hi.
And we'll be on live with you guys soon. And we're gonna talk Poshmark and you're selling and everything. And maybe we can get Lindsay's adorable mom that I met in Vegas to come on.
Yeah, but she lives in Michigan and I'm in Alabama.
We can put, I know, but we can put her on video. Don't worry. So, anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful night, wonderful everything. Enjoy the video, enjoy Lindsay, and I'll see you guys real soon. Look at that downtown skyline. That is gorgeous. Dallas is a pretty city, man. It's big. Look how big downtown is here in Dallas. Those of you from Texas probably know this already, but check it out. Okay, so on my last day, Sunday, I had to fly out. Trey Whitlock, who I shouted out for you guys, took me to the airport. Before we went to the airport, we stopped in at some estate sales in a very wealthy part of Dallas with some mansions. And the very first one we went to was an estate sale and demo sale where they were actually taking the house apart and selling piece by piece. In addition to everything that was in the house, the furniture, the pots, the pans, all the normal stuff, they were selling the actual pieces of the house because the owner was demolishing the house to rebuild a new one. He owned the house outright, so why not sell the doors and the windows and the electrical outlets and the chandeliers right out of the house? Then he's going to demo it and rebuild his new mansion. This particular house was like $1.5 million or so, and yeah, so that was kind of a big house. It was like 6,000 square feet or something. Anyways, that was pretty cool. I've never seen a demolition sale. First time I've ever seen that, so check it out. Thanks to Trey for driving me around and showing me all that stuff before I did hit the airport and head home. And you guys can take a look at a couple of these estate sales right now. So we're at an estate sale that Trey took me to before he's taking me to the airport. And this is called a demo sale. Check this out. They're selling not just all the contents of the estate, but all of the actual items. I've never seen somebody tearing down the whole house. Like literally the doors, the built-ins, the closets, the French doors. Look, they sold the French doors here. Look, $200. Look at that. The windows, people are like literally measuring. I'm not kidding. They took the door right off the wall. Yep. Has anybody ever been to one of these? Anybody ever bought one of these? Because I've never, you know, in Florida, they don't do that. So, pretty crazy. Look, windows sold. There's the pool. It's a very nice neighborhood. We're in a very nice house. And look, the electrical outlets right out of the wall. Insane. Check out this bowl. $460 with the cups. All right, so here's the entry into this estate sale. Even the doors gotta go. Look at this. Demo sale and estate sale. Nobody took the light.
Yeah, nobody's taking the light yet.
Anybody need a good light?
No, that guy was measuring those windows.
He was measuring the windows, yeah. And then look, they took what I think is probably like the doorbell.
That's probably a light. That's probably the
Oh yeah, matching lights. Somebody took the lights. He didn't want the middle one. All right, that was Poshfest 2018 in a nutshell. It was very quick. It was only 2 days, which is normal for them. Informative, a lot to learn. They announced, you know, some cool new features. The Canadian International Poshmark this year in 2019. Being able to make drafts and, of course, filtering your news feed. So if you didn't see that video, it's a couple videos back about the updates to Posh. If you want to learn all this stuff, if you want to listen to people talk, be on the panels, closet consulting, all that sort of good stuff, go to Poshfest, check it out, 2019. I'm sure they'll announce it at some point, maybe end of the year, beginning next year, and just make sure you get there, wherever it's at, whatever city it's in. It's cool to come to these conferences, and if you don't learn a whole lot from the talks and the panels and the speeches, then you can definitely network and learn a lot from the people you're going to meet. You can see what they sell, how they sell it, how they list, how they photograph, their procedures, their accounting, their back end, you know, their hours, their time management. You could do a video with them if you're a YouTuber. If you're an Instagrammer, you could do some collaborations, some posts. There's a ton of networking to be done, a ton to learn from that side of things. And for me, that's what I get the most out of these conferences, to be able to meet all of you face to face, to say hi, to take a video, a picture with you, to teach you stuff in person that I can show you on my computer or on my phone. It's just a great time to be able to hang out with people. And so definitely write it off as a business expense, but don't expect that you're going to spend $1,000 $1,000. You know, I think I spent like $800 on this trip, but don't expect that you're going to spend $1,800, whatever, and go to a conference and make the money back on whatever it is that you do. You're going to make the money back in experience and networking and time. So just know that it's money, it's gone, it's out the door, it's a tax write-off. You don't get 100% of it, you will get some of it, but that money is just gone. Just think of it as vacation money. You spent it, you blew it, it's history. But what you get out of it will hopefully, you know, down the road in the long term, cause you to make more money. So that was Poshfest 2018. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks to everyone who made it a special time. Trey, of course, #1. Sarah Fychuk, who is local to Texas. She there to hang out. Lauren Vargas, who is a Texan. All the great Texas people we met. You know, Sid for being there, her closet consulting. James and Sam and Aaron. Everybody who was there that was, you know, hanging out with us. Lindy and Megan. And everybody else that you recognized, put it down in the comment section. Tell me what you thought. Tell me who you saw. Tell me if you saw something funny, if you liked it, if you're going, if you were there, whatever it is. Just leave your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, see you guys at the next show.